The sound is audible. Okay. So today we are going to set up the Git and GitHub lab practical one. Okay. So the first thing, as per this documentation, if you'll see, you have to launch the two EC2 instances. Okay. One will be treated as the Mumbai employee laptop. Second will be treated as the US employee laptop, something like that. Okay. And make sure when you are launching the EC2 instance in the security group, you are enabling the HTTP port. These two things you have to take care. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm launching the instance. Okay, and I'm giving the name as get. Number of instance we are going to launch two. We are going to use the Amazon Linux second AMI. Instance type, let it be t2.micro only. Key pair. Network setting, make sure you are allowing the HTTP traffic. And that's it, you are going to do the launch instance. Once the instance will be launched, okay. So just change the name. This machine treat it as the Mumbai, that means India one, okay. And this one let's treat it as the US one. Something like this. Okay, once both the machines are running, okay, just give me a second. Okay, once both the machines are ready, let me just shortlist the running instance. Okay, so once these two machines are running, the first thing what you have to do is let first log into the Mumbai EC2 instance machine one, and then you have to run all these commands. Okay, so basically we are going to log into the Mumbai machine. This is the Mumbai machine. How to log in? So I'm logging using the putty credentials and the cloud 27. Open it and increasing the font size. So this is the Mumbai machine. Okay. So inside this Mumbai machine, the first thing what you have to do is you have to become the root user. After becoming the root user, we have to check for any update. If there is no update, then you can install the software called Git. You can simply install the software called Git using the command called yum install Git. Okay, this will install the Git software. Just give me a second. Okay, so we install the Git software. Okay, now to verify whether Git is installed or not. Okay, there is two command. Either you can write the command called which Git. Okay, if it is giving some path, that means Git is installed. Okay, or you can simply write the command called git hyphen hyphen version. Okay, and if it is giving you some output, that means Git is successfully installed. Okay, once Git is installed, then this Git is going to be used by the Mumbai employee, right? So we have to set up some config here. How to set up the config? You have to simply write the command called git. I want to configure it. Okay, and from this machine, if somebody is going to commit anything or they want to do some changes in the code, right? So it should mention that user dot name of that particular person, or basically the username of that particular person is the Mumbai employee. So if my manager is saying that okay, this code is committed by the Mumbai employee, so they can easily able to guess it. So that's why I'm writing here. Similarly, we'll be configuring the user dot email also. You can give the email of that particular employee. Okay. So either you can give the genuine email or you can give some different email also like Mumbai employee at gmail.com, something like that. So I just written it. Okay. So once we set the username also, we set the user email also. Now, if you want to verify whether it got set or not, we can use the command called git config hyphen hyphen list. If I'll press enter, so see user.name is also visible, user.email is also visible. That means it is successfully set. Now, after doing this, once we set up, so then the setup in the Mumbai machine is done. Now, similarly, we have to log into the USA machine one. Okay. And there also, we have to proceed exactly same way. Okay. So for doing this, again, we are going to log into that particular machine and again, we'll be hitting all these commands. Okay. Only the difference will be here user.name and user.email will be setting it something different. Okay. So now let's log into the USA machine. Again, I'm connecting using the putty only. And I'm changing the color little bit, okay, so you can understand. Okay, so this white color one is basically the US employee machine. Okay, so again, how to proceed with this? Exactly same way. First become the root user. After becoming the root user, check for any update. To install the Git, to check whether Git is successfully installed or not. Then we have to set the configuration. Okay, so git config hyphen hyphen global user.name. Okay, and here we are going to set the user.name as US employee. Similarly, user.email. To check whether it got set or not, you can use the command called git config hyphen hyphen list. So this is also verified that US employee at the rate gmail.com, everything will done the setup. So till that here, if you done, that means your setup part is completed. Now you can start the practical. Okay. So to start the practical, okay, again, what you have to do, you have to install the Git. So all of you created the GitHub account. Is the GitHub account is ready with all of you? Desktop of the account. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, now once the GitHub account everything is ready, now let's start the lab. Lab is going to be start at this stage. Okay, so again, if you'll see the lab, the first thing what I am saying is, okay, so for doing the lab, you have to go to the Mumbai machine. Okay, and the process whatever yesterday we talked about, right? Uh, what about that? Become the root user. Now, once you become the root user, okay, and you know that Git is successfully installed, then you have to create a directory. Yesterday, I also said you that the first thing what you have to do is you have to create a directory. So I'm creating a directory with the name called Mumbai Git. Now, once the directory is created, the next thing what you have to do is you have to go inside that particular directory, okay, and after going inside the particular directory, the second thing what you have to do is you have to hit the command called git init, because currently this is a normal directory. Okay, even if you do the ls-a, there is no files, nothing is created. Okay, but as soon as I'm going to do the git init command after going inside this directory, okay, then what is going to happen, this directory will be initialized as a git repository. Okay, and since if it is going to be initialized as a git repository, so now if you do the ls-a, you see that a directory is created with the name called .git. Okay, so inside any directory, if there is a hidden directory got created with the name called .git, okay, that means it will be treated as a Git repository. So till now, what you've done, you created a file directory with the name called Mumbai Git. Inside that, you just hit the command called git init, okay. And since you hit the command called git init, now this will be initialized as a Git repository. First, it is initialized as a Git repository. Now you can start to create the files, everything, because now there are three structure got created, right? The first structure is the working space, then the staging area, then the commit area, everything will be created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a file with the name called Mumbai file one. And inside this Mumbai file one, You can write any content, whatever the content you want to write. Take an example inside the Mumbai file when I'm writing a content called like something like this. 3 line of the code you written. Now to come out, you can simply do the control T. If you do ls, a file is created with the name called Mumbai file 1. What is the content of this file 1? Mumbai file 1. So this is the content, this 3 line of the code. Now once this is done, so now if you try to hit the command call, get, can you tell me the status? Okay, so they will say that somebody added a file with the name called Mumbai file 1. Okay, somebody added a file with the name called Mumbai file 1. And currently this file is present in the working space. That's why it is visible in the red color. Okay, now if you want to move this file to the staging area, okay, what you have to do, you have to simply use the command called git add, okay, and then the particular file name Mumbai file 1. If I'll press enter, what will happen, this file will be moved from the working space to the staging area. How you can verify, simply to the command called git status. You'll see that your file is now in the green color. If the file is in green color, that means it is moved to the staging area. After moving the file to the staging area, okay, anybody remember what was the next thing we have to do? We have to move the file from a staging area to which area? Do you remember that?
Local repository.
The local repository or the commit area. So you have
Yeah.
to simply use the command called git. I want to commit. Okay, and then whenever you want to commit something, you have to provide a message also. Like take an example, I am giving the message like first commit. Okay, first commit added Mumbai file 1, something like this. Whatever the information you want to give it, you can just give it in the message format and press enter. Now what happened? They said that one commit happened basically in which one file is added, and in that file 3 line you written. That's why 3 insertion is there. Okay. Now if you'll see the git status, so they will say yes, everything is clean. Okay, everything is clean. There is on branch master nothing to commit. Why nothing to commit? Because whatever the things you created, right, whatever the files you created, this file is already moved to the staging area. From staging area you already saved it to the local repo. That's why you don't have to do anything. Now if you check the git log also, so in the git log they are clearly saying that a commit id got generated. I said it that whenever you will do the git commit, a commit id will be generated of 40-digit character. So see, this is the 40-digit character. And who committed this code? So it is clearly saying Mumbai employee committed the code. At which time? So this is the time. What is the message this Mumbai employee given? So he given the message like first commit added the Mumbai file 1. If somebody want to check what is the, somebody saying something?
Yeah, here can we give the file name? At the first commit added a Mumbai file, right? So when you did the commit -m, actually you
Yeah.
gave this is my first commit, right? So there in quotes instead of the message, can we give the file name?
No, see, whatever the message you are giving is totally on you that what you are
Okay.
committing, right? Basically, you
Yeah.
have to give some message to the customer or basically the manager why you done the commit, right? Maybe
Yeah.
something like in the Mumbai file when I added a feature of login page, right? So I will just mention that I added the feature of login page. So people will be able to understand why you done these changes. Okay, for
Okay.
that particular reason we are giving the message here. Okay,
And
just
can we upload commit blank files?
like without any message.
Yeah, for at least to the staging area.
No, in the staging area, you don't require the giving the message, right? In the staging
No,
area,
no.
you are simply using the
Just
command called
I'm
git add.
saying, you created a file, right? Mumbai file.
Yeah, Mumbai file one.
Mumbai. First, you created one file, right?
Yeah,
So that can it be a blank one or
a blank file. Yeah, you can create a blank file. That also you
just a
can
file
upload it.
name? Create a file
That
name
also you
you
can
can
do it.
upload, right? Okay,
That also
just
you can do it.
okay, okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
But
Thank
inside
you.
that, it will be simply say that 0 insertions. That's it. Currently, it is was saying 3 insertions, right? Because 3 line was so like that. You can
Oh,
use.
okay, okay. Thank you.
So now, even if I'll say that git, can you show me about this commit ID? What are the changes they done? So you don't have to copy the entire 40 digit, just copy the starting 4 to 5 digit, that will be more than enough. Just print enter. They are clearly saying that in this commit ID, somebody added this 3 line, right? In the Mumbai file one, we added this 3 line. So that is clearly visible. Okay. And this is committed also. Now the second thing what we have to do is, once the code is moved to the local repo, right? Then what we do, we move this code where? We upload this code to the GitHub account, right? So to upload the code to the GitHub account, it will come down after committing everything. We have to come to our GitHub account and we have to create a new repository. I will be clicking on new. I'll be creating a new repository. I'm giving the name as something like this. I given the name. I want to create a public repository for now. Just click on create repository. So a repository is going to be created. Now they are saying, once we created this repository with this name, they are saying if you want to upload some data inside this file, right? What you have to do, you have to create a directory, then you have to use the git init command. This one we already done it, right? Then they are saying you have to create a file, and that file you have to add it in the staging area. That also we already done it, right? Then they are asking that you can do the commit. Commit also I done something with some message, that also I done. Git branch, let's forget about this part for now. Okay. Now git remote. They are saying if you want to upload that particular code, so you have to run this command. Git remote add origin, this one. What this command is doing? Because see, there are multiple GitHub account is in the world, right? And there are inside my GitHub account also, there are multiple repositories are there, right? So if I am going to do the git push, at which repository they are going to upload the code, or in which account they are going to upload the code. So that URL we are mentioning here, that you have to go to the github.com. My username is this one. Inside that I created a repository with this name. Here you have to push the code. That's why I am saying that git remote, you have to add a URL, okay, with the origin name. So from the next time when I will say that git, you have to push the code to the origin. So origin means nothing, just this URL. Is this making sense? We are basically just creating a variable with the name called origin, in which we are storing this entire URL. So just run this command, git remote add origin. You'll press enter. Once you given this URL, then you can simply say git, I want to push this code. As soon as I will press enter, so they are saying you are going to push this code first time. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to tell me that you have to push this code to the origin location. And for this, the command will be something like this. They are only guiding us that directly git push command, you cannot use it because you are pushing it first time. So specify that you want to push this code to the origin location in the master branch. Okay. By default, we are going to push it in the master branch. I'll press enter. Now they are saying, do you know the username? Because you cannot push the upload the code on any other's GitHub account, right? So you should know the username. So I am writing my username. Now they are saying that, do you know your password? I will try to type some password here, okay, of my account, but this is not going to work, okay? And they are clearly saying that support for password authentication was removed. That means you cannot log into your GitHub account from this command line using the password. That is not good, okay? Because this can be easily hacked, okay? That's why we are not supporting that particular, okay? Now the question is then how we are going to upload the code if this is the case, right? So you can come here and just duplicate this page. Okay. And after duplicating this page, go to the settings. Okay, go to the setting. In the settings, go for the password and authentications. Not password authentication. Basically, go to the developer setting downside. Okay, go to the developer setting. Here there is the options called access tokens. Click on token class A. Okay. And in my case, already a token is there. Let me just delete this. Okay, you have to just click on generate new token. Okay, click on the classic one and give the account password here. Okay, and why you want to create this token, that you can just keep it here. And this token will be expired after how many days, that you can just write it here. Then give the repo access, just tick this box, come down, Click here, generate token. So a token will be generated. So whatever the token they are generating here, just copy this token, okay, and save it in a notepad file. This is going to be important for you. Okay, so just save it somewhere in the notepad file, because this token you will be able to see only one time. If you are going to refresh this page, this token will be not visible here like this. Okay, now once you copied this token, now what you can do is, again you can try that git. Can you push this code one more time? Push it again. They are asking the username. Now, rather than giving the password, in place of password, whatever the token I copied now, that I am going to paste it. So simply do the right click, token will be pasted. It will be not visible. Just do only one time right click, it will be pasted. Press enter and see, since the token is pasted, so now they are saying that I uploaded the code. And since they uploaded the code, so now if we are going to refresh this page, this central repo cloud 27, if you are going to refresh this page, they will clearly say somebody added the Mumbai file. Okay. And inside this Mumbai file one, somebody added this 3 line of the code. That is also this one. Okay. If I'll check the history, so it is clearly saying somebody done the commit in which they added this message. By reading this message, anybody can guess, okay, somebody done the first commit in which they added the Mumbai file one. If I want to click on this ID, commit ID, so they are saying somebody added the 3 line of code. Easily we are able to understand. Okay. Similarly, let's take an example further. Somebody want to do the changes. Okay. If you want to do further changes, again, he will open the Mumbai file one. Take an example in this, what he is doing is, he is deleting this line. Okay. And in place of this line, he is adding another line. And I am adding one more line. Something like this. One line we deleted and 2 line we added basically. I will save this file. Again, I will check for git status. They will say that somebody modified the Mumbai file one. So currently this file is present in the working space. Again, I will move this file to the staging area using the command called git add Mumbai file one. This file is moved to the staging area. If I'll check a status, it will be showing in the green color. Now if I'll say that git, can you commit? Okay, git, can you commit with the message? And I'm giving the message like updated Mumbai file one. That's it. I'll press enter. So we updated it. Okay. Now so once we committed, so it is clearly saying 2 lines somebody added, a 1 line we deleted. Okay, and even if we'll check the command called gitlab, so you can easily see that there is 2 commit happened. The first commit you done this, in which basically what you done, you added 3 line of the code. The latest commit you done at this, okay, using this message. So if somebody is going to commit this ID, like a starting 4 to 5 digit, you can copy it. And you can simply say git, can you show me what changes they done during this commit ID? So they are clearly saying somebody deleted this line. That's why it is in the red color. And then they added this 2 line. Okay. Similarly, if somebody want to upload these changes now, simply they have to do the git push. They will ask for the username. Wait, git push. You have to write the username. Then in place of password, you know what you have to do? You have to copy this token and you have to paste it, press it. That's it. As soon as I'm going to paste it, whatever the changes I done here, right? Previously only one commit was there. That was 10 minutes ago. Now let's refresh this page. You will see there is 2 commit happened. Last commit happened 1 minute ago. If we'll open the Mumbai file one, we'll see that previous line of the code is not visible here, right? Only this 4 line is visible. If I'll click on history, it will clearly say there is 2 commit happened. If I'll check that what happened during last commit, if I'll click, so it is also visible here that somebody deleted this line and they added this 2 line. So that is the benefit of the Git, that you are able to see the history also, what is happening. Fine.
Yes. So when you enter the password, we don't see the password, the token, whatever you copied.
It will be not visible in the particular screen now. Because password should be in the secret, right? Like even in the Facebook or something, you are doing the login, it will be not in the plain text, right?
Yeah.
So that is the thing.
But the copy command is not showing up, right? You know, the token. So that's how it is. We don't see the.
No, what you're saying?
Actually when it asked for the password, So here you entered the password, right? So we
Yeah.
are not seeing the password. So the token which we copied, right, here for the password.
Yeah.
So we are not, we don't see that one. It happens everything in the backend.
No, see, it is something like this now. In the Linux, right? In the Linux, whenever you will try to add the password, right? It will be
Yeah.
never going to be visible.
Oh, okay.
That's the Linux functionality. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, we are using the Linux machine. So they are asking for the password. So if just try to think, na, if I am pasting the password here, okay, or if I am typing the password here, and if it is visualizing the in the plain text format, anybody can see it, right?
Okay.
And that is not secure, na. So for the
Okay.
security reason, they always make the password as a dot 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 or star star star, or simply they will not print anything. That can be also this, right?
Okay.
That's why what you have to do is you have to make sure that when you're doing it, okay, so it is working. Like just paste it only one time, it will be pasted. You don't have to worry about it. If you'll do 2 time right click or something, then it will be pasted 2 times. And since you are not able to see, so that will give the error for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So just try to paste it only one time. If you are using the putty, so if you use the right click, okay, then it will be pasted in a single. Okay. Okay. Now, similarly, if somebody want to add one more file, take an example, I'm adding a new file. Okay. I'm creating a file with the name called a.txt. a.txt. Okay. And inside this file, I'm writing some content, something like this. Okay. So this lines I written, simply I'll save this file. Again, if I'll do the git status, they will clearly say that one file got extra added, a.txt, in the stage working space. I want to move this file. I will simply do the git add and then particular file name. Then to check whether this file moved to the staging area or not, we can verify it. This file is present in the staging area. Okay. Now we can simply commit it and we can give the message a.txt file is added, something like this. And since it is added, so now if I do the git log, what will happen? 3 commit will be done, right? The first commit in which we added the Mumbai file 1, in the second commit we updated the Mumbai file 1, in the third commit we added the a.txt file. Okay. If you want to see this log in a smaller format, because when you're doing the git log, they are providing the more details here. But if you want to see it in the shortcut format, you can do like this also, git log -hyphen one line. It will print all the 3 commit information in the precise way. Okay. Now, if somebody want to say that what are the things you done during this commit ID, you can just copy this starting 4 to 5 digit, press enter, and they are clearly saying somebody created a file with the name called a.txt in which they added this 5 lines. Now, if somebody want to post it, they will do simply git post. Again, you have to write the username and you will be writing the password. Do right click, paste it, enter, come here. If that is the case that this file is pushed, we'll be able to see one more file, a.txt file. If I click on this, content will be also visible, right? And it is clearly visible here that Mumbai employee uploaded it. Seeing this, why? Because this is getting uploaded by whose laptop? Mumbai employee laptop. Making sense?
Yes.
That's why it is like that. Now, so till now all these commands are clear, right? Git status, git add, git log, or you want me to repeat any other command? Here is the way I written here how to create the token, everything. Okay. Just these all things I shown you. Okay. How to push these all things also I shown you. And also you'll see one more thing that it is clearly visible here that everything we are uploading currently in only one branch, master bar. Because when we are pushing it first time, we done the git push hyphen set upstream origin master branch. Okay. That's why they are uploading everything in the master branch. In the future, we'll be creating multiple branch. That time also I will show you how to upload everything. Okay. Currently, what you are doing is, as a Mumbai employee, basically, okay, you are adding it all these things. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, let me check what can I show you today more. Okay. So now this is the USA employee machine. Okay. So now Mumbai employee done his work. He completed the code, everything. Okay. Now the US employee is going to log in from his system. He will become the root user, something like this. Okay. He will also create a directory. Take an example. He is creating a directory with the name called USA Git. Okay. Now he will go inside this directory, and currently this is a normal directory, right? So you have to make it as a git local repository. So for that, he will be hitting the command called git init. So now this is initialized as a git repository. And since it is initialized as a git repository, okay, now he also have to add the URL, right? Because this repository is going to be linked from which repository? Okay, so this is going to link to this particular repository, central repo cloud 27 only, right? So in this code section, you will see that this is the repository URL. Just copy this and go to the USA machine, and USA people will be simply writing the exactly same command, git. There is a remote repository present, okay, git remote add origin and give this URL. That means whenever I will say to the git that git you have to pull the code, okay, from the origin location, that means they will be pulling the code from this particular URL only. Is this making sense? Okay. Yes or no?
Yes. Actually, in this case, so Mumbai is considered as branch 1 and this US branch is considered as branch 2, and both are having the same repository.
Yeah, both are having the same repository because both the person will be contributing to the same repository, right?
Okay.
Currently, it just think like this: there is a two employee who is working in the same repository, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll press enter. Now, if he want to pull the code, he will simply say git, I want to pull the code from the origin master branch. Okay. And since this is a public branch, currently I created the public repository, so it is available for public. So he will just hit this command, automatically the code is going to be pulled. Okay. And if I'll do ls, so see, both the file came here, a.txt Mumbai file 1. Not only this, if I'll do here git status, so everything will be clean. If I'll do the git log, so we are seeing the history also, who done the commit. So basically this 3 commit happened. Okay, so everything, all the information they are giving us. Okay. Similarly, if this USA employee saw that, okay, these are the files created, now he is going in the a.txt file, he's adding some more command here. Okay, so 3 more line he added, USA employee. He will save this file. He is also going to do the same thing, get git add. I want to move this file to the staging area. Then I want to move this file to the commit area, git commit -m, updated a.txt file, something like this. He can give the message. Okay, and then he will also do the exactly same way, git push. So again, he is pushing the first time. So we have to specify this entire path. So git push set upstream origin master, give the username. Again, he will be also not giving the password. So either you can create a separate token for the US employee, or you can use the same token also for now. Okay, so I'm using the same token. I'll paste it here, press enter. Now they are going to upload the code. And if I'll see here, if I'll refresh this page, okay. So somebody modified the a.txt file, right? Who modified this? So US employee modified it. Previously the Mumbai employee was coming, right? Now the US employee modified, and see whatever the changes we done, it is visible here. Even if you'll go in the history and you'll see the last history updated a.txt file. Okay, somebody saying that 3 line got added by whom? US employee. Making sense? Is it making sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep up to here for now. Okay, again, I will show you this, whatever the things today I shown you, I will quickly revise again tomorrow. Meanwhile, you can also start to practice and then we'll again proceed with the next step. Basically the next part of the Git. Okay. So that's all for today. Okay. So just try to do the setup. Okay. And try to practice some commands. Till now we practice up to this stage. If you see git push. Okay. From up to here we done. Okay. And even if we'll do the git log command, right? So you'll see here that git log. So you can clearly see that this all commit was done by the Mumbai employee, right? Mumbai employee. But this last commit is done by the US employee. The author is US employee. So till here we done it. After this we'll be seeing in the next class. And if you're not using, simply stop the instance, dot terminate anything or something. Okay, because we are going to use this machine again tomorrow. So I'm just simply shutting down the machine. Okay. So that's all for today. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.